Right, thought today I'd paint a bit of a woodland scene. What I'm doing now, I'm putting this sky in. Right, I'm just literally my water. What I've cleaning my brushing is that filthy that I'm literally just doing my sky with that water. Look at that. Put it all the way down. Part of me landing a bit. So right, put some sort of some more darker colours in there. It's just sort of a sort of Payne's grey, browny type of colour. There's a tiny bit of purple added to it as well. I've added a bit of purplish colour in, and that'll do. That'll look alright by the time it's dried. Same colour, slightly thicker paint. I'm just going to put in some bushes. That'll do. And then dip in some more water. I think I'll just turn that into a bit more land. That. Okay. I want a little path. So I think if I come in about there with this same colour and just across there, something like that. Just blend that all in. And I'm going to do the same on the sides, like the bits of purple, bits of Payne's grey, bits of brown. Something like that. Mixing it all. That'll all, because the paper's wet, that'll all just blend in. That'll be. So it's basically, I mean, they say don't mix mud, but this is basically mud because it's that colder, sort of horrible a day. It's just sort of what I'm looking for. I might even miss this out a bit at the bottom, and then that'll contrast good for me next bit. So yeah, that's just giving me that slight misty effect. Right, I'll give that a quick blast with air dry now. I'm going to just put these clips back on and try and pull the paper tight again. That's better. Try and get the kinks out of it. I thought I'd have a chat today about a revolution. A lot of people might not realise. Put that that way actually. Better, isn't it? A lot of people might not realise what a revolution is. So I thought I'd have a little talk about it, try and explain a little bit. So a revolution is like we all revolved originally from basically algae, right? Well, this is what some people believe. Some other people believe different. But some people believe that we all revolved from algae. And algae turned into like fish. fish turn into like little lizards, come out of the sea. Some lizards grew some wings and started flying. Some of these lizards, the legs evolved back off again, and they ended up being little snakes. And that's what some people believe, that we just evolved like that. Then other people believe in something what's called Darwin's theory. Now, your Darwinists, they believe that God created man first, and he called this man Darwin, right? And then he created woman out of this Darwin chap. So, and he called the bloke Darwin, and he called the woman Eve. So this is what Darwinists believe, and they think that that's how we started. So we didn't like grow from, because the other lot, they think we grew like out of monkeys and stuff, and gradually ended up as like grew into cavemen, and then we grew into humans like we are now. But your Darwinists, they say no, God made us, he made Darwin, he made Eve, and that we didn't grow like from monkeys. And I'll be honest, I don't know what to think. Right, I've heard both sides of the argument, and I'll be honest, I don't understand either of them. So, do some little twigs like that. But I'll try and explain a bit of stuff. See if, and then just let you make up your own mind what you think happened. So, see, like, I'll make some arguments for both. See, one of my arguments would be, take for example a mushroom, right? A mushroom that has revolved so that it's where does a mushroom grow? In a damp place, right? It's revolved to look like an umbrella. So to me, that's saying, is that what's going on? They know what they're doing, these animals, and they're revolving to their own environment. So how did that know it were going to be damp and it were going to need to be like an umbrella? How did it know that? Or did God make it like an umbrella, thinking, oh, it's going to need to be like an umbrella? Oh God, it's complicated, isn't it? So I don't know what to think. And like, I'll just put some more twigs and stuff in here, a bit more green in there. Yeah, so it's hard to know what to think. It's like, have we even finished evolving? It's like, take for example an hummingbird, right? An hummingbird, will that eventually revolve so that it can sing instead of just humming? Is it going to eventually be able to sing a little song? Probably. Perhaps that hasn't finished evolving yet. Some little grasses in there, look at that. Look like little grasses growing out of there. Some more in there. Little grasses. So have we even finished revolving? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm any expert, I'm just putting forward both sides of the argument, letting you lot make your mind up. If I'm honest, don't really give a toss, not really care. Right, let's pop in some landy colours. See, this fossil records, and they are rock solid evidence, literally, that we've evolved, or so they say. Is it one of them conspiracies? Who knows? I think I'm going to have a little path in here as well. So I have a little path about there, coming through there like that. Right here. Coming through about like that. Coming through to there. A little path. And then just take that there a bit. Some more bushes in there. Some more down. Into these paths. Some more bits of grass and some bushes into these paths. That's my little path there. There's lots of bushes and stuff coming into there. So now come back in with this. Just try and emphasize this path a bit more. There's another little path there. Oh, maybe some darker colours just to now then, now thinking a bit of a nice shadowy colour. What's going to come off of these here? Look, these trees here. Some here from this is like coming in from behind the trees. There's probably some trees off the edge here, you see. Right, let me just put some just little blades of grass and twigs and sticks and stuff in there. Even stick a couple more rocks in there. More rocks. It's not the edge of this thing. I'll put a few rocks in. A few more twigs around them rocks. And then I can do a few blades of grass. Just like this. Blades of grass in there. Oh, you don't need to go mental with this. It's quite a good effect. These good effects don't get carried away with. That's plenty. Right, now I'm going to do that. Get some really dark colours now. I'm going to do a foreground tree here. In fact, I'm even going to take that clip off so I can get right into this corner. So that's me. It's a really bright green. Come across here like that, up there, into there. And I'm going to come up into these. This is the green stuff growing don't know what it's called, that climbing stuff, what climbs up trees. That's what this is. It can go up there like that. It can go up there like that. Maybe there's even a bit going up there like that. I know. That's that stuff, whatever it's called. Just mixing up some low, more thick, dark paint. Even more. See, look how dark that is. Oh, actually, a bit more towards the back bit, probably. It's really, really dark green. It's just that odd bits of that original green coming through. Look. That's that. And then what I'll do, put a few rocks in here. Something like that. And definitely have some like twigs and sticks in there. And some bits of grasses and stuff. That. That's some nice long bits like that. There. Got some branches coming out. That. That's that. We do some bits coming off like that. That's probably enough. Some more dark green and just climb that back up into them like that. Look. That's it. Oh, that's what I can do. I can bring some highlights in here with this look, make some little leaves. This bit here, so it looks like the light's hitting on that side. That should help. Even down here, there's all leaves and things in here. This in tall grasses, there's lots of leaves and twigs and bushes and all sorts down here. Pretty effective, I think. So that's that. What I'll do now, pop in a tiny, faint little chappy. Right in background. I'll put him right on the horizon here. And my hand's probably in the way, so you can't see what I'm doing. That's going to be a little bloke and a little dog with a little tiny reflection coming off him. Can't actually see myself, I need my glasses on. Put my glasses on, I'll be able to see. I'll put him a little head on there. I don't know if you can see that. That's just supposed to look like a bloke right in the distance there. Couple of birds in. You see it? Well, I probably can't see what I'm doing again, sorry. 1, 2. Peter and Paul. That's about it. I don't know if this is still wet. Put a BD on for Bertie D. B. D. Bertie D. That's about it. Comes a good one, let me show you. So, that's my painting. Had a bit of a chat about revolution. Like I say, I've put forward both the arguments. I don't really understand either of them. So I'll leave you to make your own minds up. Boom Shangri-La! See you on beach.